the head coach of your Toronto Raptors, Mr. Dwane Casey. Coach, how are you, sir?
Hey, Dean. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you? Did you
Good.
enjoy your time off this summer? Are you refreshed, ready for another grind?
Ready to roll, ready to go into the grind. And guys have been working hard for about 2 months now, and excited about Wednesday night coming up and ready to roll.
Now, take us through. You got news yesterday. Jared Sullinger is out, and he was an acquisition in the offseason to replace Bismack and eat up some minutes and play on the glass. He could shoot the three. So he was an intriguing prospect to me, much like Bismack was last year. Different players, but take me through exactly what's wrong with his foot and what happened and what's going to happen today.
Well, he had been having soreness in his foot. And so, he's trying to let it heal and he's trying to rest it. And it just continued to be sore. And they went and got different opinions, different x-rays taken. And, this is kind of the layman's view of it and explanation of it. I'm not a doctor, and they found a small crack and felt like that by putting a screw in it was more preventative, that it wouldn't get worse, that type of thing. So, unfortunate for Jared, because he was going to be such an important piece, but it's a great opportunity for other players, for Pascal, Siakam, if we decide to start him, and Patrick Patterson will be able to take more minutes and have more of a role, and our younger guys, Jakob will have an opportunity because Jared was going to play some backup five in that situation. So Lucas Nogueira and Jakob you will get opportunities to play some backup minutes behind JV. So other opportunities, one man, next. I don't really like saying the term next man up because it means something bad has happened, but it's an opportunity for other players to step in and do their job and have an opportunity to compete and help us win.
Now, take me through what you've seen from Pascal Siakam and Jakob to this point in the preseason, and maybe some games early on. How have they progressed, and where do you see them fitting in with this team?
Well, the thing with Pascal and Jakob, they're two young players that they're going to make mistakes, and and like I tell them all the time, the NBA is a game of mistakes, and the key is you got to make those mistakes hard, and try not to make the same one over and over again. Learn from them, and especially for young players, and that's one thing Pascal does and Jakob does. They make plays. They'll make a mistake, but then they do a great job of recovering from it, and they do it hard. And they're quick learners. They pick up things quickly. Pascal's athleticism at the four position will be important for us because it allows us to do some switching and defensively, and he can guard different positions from that standpoint. So he gives us some flexibility and versatility, and really he's one of those players that, we don't have to rely on for a lot of offense, a little bit different from Pat. And then Poeltl is a very, very versatile big man. He's got great hands, excellent passer, excellent feel for the game. A little bit different from Biyombo in the fact that he's not overly explosive in the paint, but he knows how to play, and his anticipation and basketball IQ is off the chart. So that's going to help him down as he continues to get experience and grow into the NBA game.
Dwane, obviously winning is first and foremost, and obviously playing your veterans, you'll do that. But how tough is it to play those veterans and then get your young guys some minutes and manage both winning games and then trying to help the development along?
George, that is an age-old problem, and fortunately that we've been able to do that. Last year we had to play young guys because DeMar Carroll missed so many games, and so we were forced to play younger guys, and we were fortunate enough. Guys did an excellent job of young guys stepping in and win games at the same time of getting Norm Powell and Terrence Ross extra minutes and for those guys to grow. So it's a fine line between developing and getting those guys experience and winning, and that's very difficult to do in any sport, whether it's hockey, American football, or whatever the sport is for young players to come in and get you ready to compete at a high level or at a playoff level. because they have no measuring stick or no point of reference to go from. So it's tough, but our guys have our system kind of fits our star players, our veteran players, and the roles that we really put those guys in are very support roles where they don't have to think a lot, do a lot, but just make sure they stay in their lane and do their role, and it can help us.